What's up, Internet? JD Nitro here, and back by popular demand, this is Things That Drive Me Nuts, Episode 2, No Hot Water. Now, I like to eat out. I think you can take one look at me and tell I like to eat out. I probably eat out way too much, and that's something that I'm trying to correct. I'm trying to take some corrective action in my life. However, something that drives me nuts, and I mean to the point of insanity, when I go to a restaurant and I go into the men's room and I'm ready to wash my hands, there's never any hot water. Why is there a hot water tap with cold water coming out of it? This drives me nuts. And over the years, I've eaten out at some very nice restaurants. Go in the men's room, get ready to wash my hands, whoop, cold water. And these are nice upscale restaurants. $60, $70 a plate. No hot water in the men's room. You would think they could afford to hook up the plumbing properly. Oftentimes gas stations are like this as well, but I kind of excuse gas stations. Restaurants I don't really give a pass to, because you would think that a restaurant owner and restaurant management staff would understand the importance of hand washing and would understand that heat cleans better than cold. But for some reason, no, you get cold water in the men's room. Now, a friend of mine used to work as a janitor, and he explained to me that the reason for this is the restaurants are trying to protect themselves from lawsuits. He explained that if you had hot water coming out of the hot water tap, somebody's kid might scald themselves, and then the parents are going to sue the restaurant. Now, that is an interesting perspective, because my point of view is this: parents, if your children are too young to understand how to operate a sink, you should accompany them into the restroom. I want hot water to wash my hands. Now, interestingly enough, this problem is not limited to restaurants and gas stations. Hospitals have this problem. Several years ago, when my grandmother passed away, she was in the hospital for several weeks, and I and several members of my family would go and visit her. And something that I noticed in the public restroom at the hospital, think about this, a medical environment. Doctors and nurses, people who understand the importance of hand washing, their public restrooms had no hot water. And they had a hot water knob, cold water knob. But both knobs produce cold water. Why? This is something that has aggravated me for years, and I think it will continue to aggravate me. It's something that needs to be fixed. So this is an open letter, if you will, to restaurant owners, anyone in charge of public restrooms. Hook up the hot water. Put a tankless water heater in there. Something. Heat cleans better than cold. I am JD Nitro. Liking, commenting, and subscribing is the official order for doing things. Thanks for watching. I'm out.